You know how every school has its stories. Those whispers you hear in the hallways, the weird noises after everyone's gone home. Well, in Japan, one of those stories has become a legit piece of folklore. It's a name that sends a shiver down the spine of students all over the country. Hanako-san, the ghost in the bathroom stall.
Just picture it for a second. You're at school late, maybe for a club meeting or something. The halls are totally empty, super silent. You walk into the girls' restroom and you just get that weird feeling. You know the one? The feeling that you're not actually alone, and it seems to be coming from one specific place. So the question is, what's waiting for you in the third stall?
So what's waiting, or rather, who's waiting, is Hanako-san. The legend says she's the ghost of a young girl, and she's forever trapped inside a school bathroom. And get this, she isn't just haunting it, she's trapped there. And honestly, that little detail is what makes her story both so tragic and so terrifying.
And think about how consistent this story is. Hanako-san isn't some ghost that just wanders around aimlessly. No, her domain is specific. It's unchanging. And that's what makes this whole thing feel so much more real. It's this predictability that turns a simple spooky story into a kind of ritual, a challenge that some students are brave, or maybe foolish enough to try.
And the ritual to actually call her out is incredibly specific. Okay, so first, you have to go to the girls' restroom, and it has to be on the 3rd floor. Then you find the 3rd stall, and you knock exactly 3 times. Not 2, not 4, 3. And then you have to ask that chilling question. Are you there, Hanako-san?
So there you are, standing in the silence. Your own knocking is probably still echoing in your ears. You've asked the question, and in that one terrifying moment of waiting, you just might find out that you are not alone.
A soft voice might actually answer you from inside that locked stall. Just a simple, quiet, "Yes, I am here." How chilling is that? But hearing her voice isn't even the real danger. The true horror kicks in with whatever happens next. Okay, so hearing the voice is one thing, but what if your curiosity gets the best of you? What if the door just creaks open and you're tempted to peek inside? This is exactly where the story goes from being a spooky game to a really, really dire warning.
Because this right here, this is the ultimate consequence. This is the heart of all the fear around Hanako-san. The legend is crystal clear about this one point. Anyone who lays eyes on her, anyone who actually sees her face, they are never, ever seen again.
And it's the finality of it that's just so awful. You don't just vanish. The stories say you get pulled in, dragged right down into the toilet, into her world, and you're just gone from ours, forever. It's a horrifying end for anyone who dares to summon her. Which, of course, brings us to the final question. The one question this entire story leaves you with. Now that you know the ritual, and you know the potential price for seeing what's on the other side of that door, would you dare to knock?